Greetings and salutations, everybody. We are back with more D&D. So we'll be continuing from where we left off last time. Just as a heads up, my internet is being very, very flaky today, so there might be dead spots where where it cuts out, since we're doing this all online.
We're doing it live.
But I'm recording locally, so that will help some, hopefully.
I was gonna say, at least the recording's local, so there'll be gaps, but not like disastrous things for the recording side
Hopefully,
of things.
unless the internet drops for a long period of time. But that would never happen again.
No, never. So the only thing I wanted to share off to kind of start things is we're still in the tavern.
You are still in the tavern at the end of the world. Yes.
So one question is, what desserts are people having, if any? Because Cameron's having some form of milkshake. Okay, listen, he has had his fried chicken sandwich and fries. He's finishing off with a milkshake of some sort. But
I imagine you're just having some kind of almond cookie.
Ooh, an almond cookie. I was thinking like sorbet or something, like a fruit sorbet or something.
I think Glix will have a banana split because he has no idea what that is.
I was thinking banana Foster, unless it's like lit on fire before you got it.
If you tell him that's an option, he wants that. He wants to think that's on fire.
A dessert that's on fire. Why?
Kalia is having Danish shortbread cookies, which have been presented in a sewing kit box.
Good. Cameron points good option. That's a souvenir, by the way. You get to keep it.
You now have a small blue metal tin
that has a mural of the end of the world on it, so you can always look at it.
I'm not sure I want that.
The best part is a collector set. If you come here enough times, it slowly changes to different renderings.
All right. So Sketch. So you are informed. You since you asked about when the last time you were here was, they had to clear out they do have to clear out their records every now and then, because they can only hang on to so much paperwork.
Sure.
And so you definitely hear before the Gods Fall War, which is about 600 years ago. And that's roughly when they basically, the gods the war happened. There was a dead period when nobody was coming here for what we like to call obvious reasons. So we decided to go through our paperwork and clear it up then. So sometime before then. Wish we could be more accurate.
You step out of the universe for a few hundred years and the whole world goes to shit.
Indeed.
More notably, oh shit, that means that I don't retain any of my loyalty points. Fuck, damn it.
We'll think of something.
I was one visit away from a commemorative hat, and
we're out of the hats anyway. We're out of the hats anyways. We had to start a new loyalty campaign. We had to start a new loyalty campaign promotion. So
new loyalty campaign card. Just get a new punch card.
It's like when you see a promotion in an old magazine for something that you could snip out and mail in, and you're like, how old is this comic book? It's like, oh, it's 40 years old. I guess they wouldn't be doing that promotion anymore.
The funniest thing related to that, Nick, was Clint Basinger, Lazy Game Reviews, had a Red Baron pizza, and in there was it was some old computer game that had a Red Baron pizza coupon in it, and this was over a decade plus old, but it had no listed expiration date.
Oh no!
And it worked at the grocery store.
Well, there you go.
I'm just like, well, there you go. He got a discount on a cheap frozen pizza.
Well done.
But yeah, the only other thing that of note that's happening during all this is Cameron, most likely, while messing around with his wallet, probably pulls out a picture of himself with one of the gods in the pre-war times, to just show off to the others, and discussions can ensue about what the hell are photographs, and as noted in the pre-recording chat, Glick's probably being like, wait, doesn't it capture someone's soul? And like, no, just it's a drawing made by chemicals and machines, which may not be a good explanation, but it's somewhat accurate.
I
To which
mean,
Glix responds,
not-
fucking gnomes.
I mean,
They would be the ones to make it, sure. Listen, just because the camera company was made, founded, and eventually had some controversies around gnomes, doesn't mean all gnomes deal with this stuff here.
Oh, sometimes there's 6 squirrels on you. Lots of squirrels.
mm.
But I guess we might as well just pay out and get back to
you are presented with your bill when you request it. The price is not cheap, but it is, given the quality of the food, it is probably cheaper than you would expect. It is very affordable. It is definitely affordable to all of you.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming,
especially given the portions. It's like,
let me see here. I'm assuming like a gold or two, or might have a disconnection on Peter's side.
No. It's.
No.
I'm not going to worry too much about the exact price.
Yeah. But we can afford it.
You guys can dock yourselves like somewhere between 5 silvers and a gold. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take off a gold just because Cameron would tip generously, and yeah.
Basically,
Peter wouldn't.
Yeah. Anyways,
5 silvers.
5 silvers is fine. So yeah. Yep. Nick, go ahead.
On the way out, I would like to speak with a member of the staff. I suppose, preferably, the maitre d'.
All right. Yes. How may I help you, ma'am?
The magic that keeps this place from interacting with the outside world or being affected by it and delays doing so. Is that something that someone could remove easily?
Not that I'm aware of, but the magic that is used for that is beyond my ken, unfortunately. I do not know who actually set it up either.
Have you ever had any patrons who have tried to do so?
Yes. We had them once.
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 Only once?
Well,
once.
we've had a couple people try it. They've only tried once. We've also only had them as patrons once.
I see.
We have a strict no-tolerance policy vis-a-vis violence or attempting to interfere with the operations of the restaurant.
She just kind of looks around, not seeming put at ease overall, but slightly less worried.
Fair.
Like, this is still a concern, but I will leave it for now, kind of
fair enough
approach.
The tavern is not a gazebo. It might be an end boss, maybe. Just the tavern itself, but not yet.
Oh dear. But yes, you all, pay your bill, leave the restaurant through the door. You are back in the ruined temple, and the door sort of shimmers out of existence behind you.
That's weird.
That's, well, weird or not, it's comforting to have been in there and know that it still exists. Though I'm, gosh, just over 600 years. How?
We still have work to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're just kind of shakes his head and is like, "What the hell was all of that?"
Cameron just sort of shrugs and sips from his to-go cup with the remainder of his milkshake while standing here.
I mean, it was some really good food. At something near something exploding, very slowly. Yeah, that's all you need to know.
That's more than I wanted to know, though.
Also, apparently, pictures like that don't trap people inside that lying bitch.
Well, so where were we?
You were in what looked like a sort of locked away sort of library slash, like, it's sort of almost like a study for a priest. There's there's an altar to the primal beast of fire in the back. There are bookshelves with books lining the shelves, books and scrolls and stuff. Most of them don't look like they're in fantastic condition, despite this place has been sealed off from the pervasive rot that you could sense outside. It's still been a really long time since that door was last opened.
Mm-hmm.
And, while paper and vellum and such last a long time, it doesn't last forever,
Mm-hmm.
even in a good environment for it.
Right.
So, yeah, you can poke around at the books if you'd like, but I if you do, let me know.
Poke gently.
I would recommend poking. I will say, Injure will immediately spot that this should be, if we're going to look at these things, we should be very careful.
This belongs in a museum.
I mean, Injure's the one who's worked worked with like old texts and such the most. So
Injure is definitely interested in looking for like any journals that would be like around near the end of whenever this place was still functioning.
Yep. So what you are able to find is there's one book that is semi-intact, but most of the pages are sort of the pages of the book are very brittle, and several of them have broken in various parts, so it's hard to get a complete text. There's lots of most of the pages are like broken in some way, shape, or form due to the fact that it's just been a long time and the papers are sort of kind of given up the ghost.
Yeah, just the acid's finally broken in the paper.
Yep. But there is some incomplete information in there, which I can't give you right now, but I will be able to at a later date. Basically, you need time to look at it very carefully and very slowly, and you probably don't want to do that here. There are also a couple of scrolls that look like they are actually intact. They are. I haven't decided what they are, though, unfortunately. I forgot to actually do that. That was a mistake. That's what I was going to do yesterday and forgot. Shit. Oh, well.
Scrolls as in, like,
magical scrolls. There are spells on them, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she wouldn't be able to tell what kind of spell scrolls they are, anyways, because it's not a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They.
Let's just stuff those in his bag.
Yeah. And other things in here that seem to be intact. There is a an inkwell and quill set made of crystal and silver that is actually in very good condition still. It's empty, but it's in good condition.
Yeah, Injure is definitely taking that and putting that with his things. Assuming at some point he's going to have to use these to restore something.
There is also, according to my notes, there is a dagger which the hilt is in the shape of a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
That has basically been sort of the hilt is definitely metallic and has been enamel. It had red enamel on it at one point.
Right.
Most enamel has flaked off over time, but the rest of it is actually still in good shape.
And it looks different than the one we got.
The poison dagger.
Yeah,
I've got,
that one looks like a serpent. This is very clearly a dragon. Stylistically, Injure at a guess, it probably is meant to represent the primal dragon of fire. The primal beast of fire. At a guess, just.
Context clues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interior-
Again, there are a few flakes of red enamel still on the hilt. And there are the eyes of the dragon's head, which sort of goes from the cross, sort of engulfs the blade as it comes out of the crossguard. That's where the mouth is. It has two inset red gems for its eyes. They don't look like they're probably garnets, I'd guess. And the blade is sort of stylized to look vaguely like it's a breath of flame coming out of the mouth. So it's sort of all wavy and such. At a guess,
not very practical as a weapon, presumably.
It's pointy.
It's pointy, yes.
You can stab with it. It is not very. It looks like it probably wouldn't be super practical as a typical dagger, unless there's something odd about it.
Like it's magic or some shit.
Yeah, that basically.
You're just looking at it like this is either has a ritual use or it's magical,
or possibly both.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say probably.
That's impossible. That can't be the case. It can't be both.
Yeah, things don't have two things about them.
And that's
or it was designed by Gil Hibben.
Yeah. So yeah, as a note, I will say I will say flatly, the scrolls in particular, I will say definitely contain clerical magic, but to save time.
Okay. There are scrolls.
Yes.
Put those...
There are 3 of them, and I will work out what they are later.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as this is a chamber belonging to a priest or something.
Mm.
magical.
Oh, there's also
priest.
a large. Oh, sorry, I forgot one other thing. There is a very heavy sort of stylized. There's one other weapon here. There's a heavy sort of stylized mace of sorts with, again, dragon themed. Both the dagger and the hilt of the dagger and most of the mace, the blade of the dagger, are very clearly made of iron, but it's sort of a very dark looking iron.
Can those of us who have any form of religious knowledge make a roll to try and
Absolutely
glean the purpose of these? Okay.
Sure.
All right.
That is a very average roll. 11.
Mm-hmm.
Let me click on my character there, and then.
Oh, it's a very good roll by Sito.
Yeah. Cameron has a 7. And...
All right.
Ingir's just like, ooh, these are so great.
I don't know anything about religion.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
all right. I will say definitively, Kalia and Sito, you are 100% certain that the mace definitely is not actually part of any sort of religious stuff. It is merely probably belonged to someone who, it probably belonged to somebody who was a devotee of the Primal Dragon of Fire. And
it club.
It go bonk, yeah.
Well, priests need to be able to do that, so yeah.
The dagger is 100. Okay, Kalia, you are very sure. Sito, you are pretty sure. Sito, you are certain that the dagger is definitely a ritual dagger of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Sito, at a guess, given the stylization on it, it's probably also magical, but that you can't confirm that. But knowing what you know about the various about the little bits you do know about the cults of the primal beasts, a ritual dagger like this is almost certainly magical.
Right. Incidentally, I could know for certainty, but I don't want to waste a spell slot right now.
I totally understand that.
There
are bigger fish to fry.
And the other way to know for certainty, as a reminder, is just have it on your inventory and spend a short rest.
That's why I'm not doing it, because I'm expecting to do that.
Yeah,
right. That's
totally
that's
fair.
the thing. Yeah. As just a reminder.
Just
for
wake
the
up the
table.
next day. By the way, guys.
I mean, that's how the rules are written. It's just the only reason why you wouldn't want to do that is if an item is cursed and attuning to it causes a problem.
But yeah, long story short, if you got downtime, you can figure out whether something's magical.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's basically it for this room. It's a cool. Injir, this place is really cool. You wish you could spend like a week here, but you really can't.
He's like, oh, is there anything I can do right now?
Well, we got I think other things we need to take care of while we're down here that don't involve being here. So
Well, we can close the door up and lock it back up. At least to keep anybody else from getting inside.
Yep, that you can
Sure,
definitely do.
Why not?
All right. So yeah. I take it. Actually, I take it you guys head out. You're back in that octagonal room. There's the door that opens out into the hallway leading south, and then there's the stairwell to the west that goes back to where you came from, and the stairwell to the east that leads somewhere you haven't explored.
Oh, I just realized I can actually justify how she's able to figure out the dagger.
Okay.
Cito will mention that her mother is a metal worker, and she's seen designs kind of like this towards the water primal. It's like
Right.
not the same design, but the same kind of effort.
Yeah.
Well done.
And I will say, that's Anyways, that's that. As I said, but so yeah, you're back in that sort of octagonal room where the stairs came down into, with that lovely scent of rot and fungus in the air.
okay.
Not the most pleasant of smells.
Look at dagger. I think you've got the right idea.
And as I said, there's a big hallway off to the south, and then which looks like it has little doors on the sides, and then hallway, the stairway. There's a stairway that looks like it's probably shallower than the one you came down off to the east.
Took me a minute, but I got it.
So, where do you want to go?
Well, let's see here. I'm trying to. Our main goal right now is to deal with the cult below.
Yeah,
we're trying to find the grove presently.
Yep.
There's an idea. We could look for tracks from the trees and see which way they go. Then we would have an idea which way the grove is.
I'll pull my scout's guide on what tree tracks look like here. Let me just see here.
Well, there's probably like some very
You guys can definitely give me a perception roll of sorts. Investigate or perception, whichever's better for you.
Oh. Well, that's not going to help there. So Cameron and Glitz
I definitely found the thing. It's not the right thing, but it's a thing.
Yeah,
All right, Cito and Ignir, you two do find tracks. There are a lot of them.
We've seen these before.
Well, there are lots of different types of tracks, actually.
Sure, but as regarding the moving trees in particular, we actually looked at those. And
You did. As a matter of fact, you did. And there are definitely some here, and they go all over the place.
And Cito hasn't really comprehended much in the way of footprints, so this is kind of like, oh hey,
right.
I know this.
There are definitely tracks that head. Basically, there are tracks that run basically through all three entrances. The only place that doesn't have tracks going to it is the door you just came out of. But there are a lot of tracks that go down to the south, a lot of tracks that go to the east, and some tracks that go go to the stairs upstairs. Those are by and far the fewest. But there's a lot that seem to be going between the hallway to the east and the hallway to the south and the stairs to the east.
And Gears is like, well, I thought that would be helpful, but apparently I was wrong.
Well, you have confirmed that there's a lot of foot traffic in here. Is largely what you figured out. So, yay?
Well, we could always do this the old dungeon crawly way and just start with one and then work our way through the others.
Yeah.
Or we could start with the others and work our way down to one. That might be the other. That might be the other solution.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. That. Yeah. You know what?
Was
Let's just start with the one that is where we're going to go, and then
Clearly, we need to split up to cover more ground.
no.
Obviously.
what we would do is we look.
You
for
are
where the
welcome to
quest
do so.
marker, We look for the quest marker, and then we just avoid it so we can find where all the side stuff is. Then we proceed.
I'm in this photo and I don't like it.
Yeah.
All right, let me look in the lower left corner of my screen for the compass, and okay. All right, so.
Well, I will say this: south means less stairs for Cedo to deal with in the short term.
Okay, this is the best possible outcome.
That's all I'm gonna say. It doesn't. I honestly don't care which you take.
Might as well go that way. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Which one makes the bard the least grumpy?
I mean, yeah. So you head to the south end, down the southern hallway. There are a couple of basically there are passageways off to the sides that lead to doors that basically there are several passageways that lead off to doors into that you don't know where they're going. Again, this place still has at least dim light due to the glowing fungus on the walls. Charming light. The ambiance is truly magnificent.
Well, I think so.
It's a little ooky even for you.
All right.
I'll put it this way: these are not the types of fungus goblins like. There's something wrong about them, and you're not sure what it is.
Oh no, the kind that eat you.
Maybe they're more plant-like than fungus-like.
That would be horrific.
There is a palpable air of just something off down here, and you're not sure. None of you are sure what it is, but you're all sort of feeling a little sort of like, eh.
Oh, because there are trees down here.
This is a particularly strange experience for Cedo, who doesn't really have a concept of surface level scent particularly well, and mold kind of doesn't happen strictly underwater.
Not really, no.
What is mold? It's like algae, kinda.
Mmm.
And not the good kind of algae.
I guess sort of, yeah.
That's probably about the closest thing you could get to it, yeah.
I mean, things do rot and decay underwater, but it's just different.
Exactly. They more bloat rather than fester.
That is fair. So basically, there are, from what you see here, there's basically a pair of doorways off on the east side of the hallway, one on the south, and then I think one on the west. You can pick any of the doors you like.
Okay. Well then.
I pick that one.
That doesn't help word.
I also
know what
picked
I'm
that
doing.
one.
I pick the one on the west.
On the west? Okay.
I pointed that one.
See, I was
Alright.
just baiting Eric.
And
to
then
the
I
punch.
look at Glix.
What?
If you don't mind.
Oh. What do I roll to see if it's trapped?
That would be investigate.
Investigate.
Investigation. There you are.
It seems to be neither locked nor trapped.
Hey, that's good.
I open it up a crack and look inside.
All right, you open the door. All right, I'm going to say this right now. This encounter was going to happen no matter which room you picked. So the orientation is off. I didn't want to draw three different maps for the same fucking encounter.
Yeah.
Right.
So I will drag you over to the map in question. So yeah, I will say this. Glix, what you see inside are it looks like sort of a storeroom with a lot of dead bodies in it.
Oh dear.
It looks like there are a couple of there are a couple of skeletons sort of moving stuff around. There's fungus sort of growing on all the bodies. There's a magic circle in the middle of the room and a couple of shambling. I'd guess they look kind of like zombies, sort of near the magic circle.
Ah.
And I'm going to drag you guys to the room.
So we found the interns.
So yes, drag your tokens onto the map. Yeah, the undead notice
Oh,
you.
come on, that was a good one.
I see. Like now, all of a sudden, I'm putting Cameron like here because I'm just getting Time Crisis vibes where he's just ready to step on the pedal on the floor to turn around the corner and shoot.
Yeah, as an aside, yeah. So that is the room in question. Yeah, there is a lot of fungus growing in there on the piles of bodies. Like it's like, yeah, those are piles of bodies, and there's a lot of like, it really has that look of, it's like the skeletons are tending to like crops almost.
I love these little like pirate flag skeletons.
Which one was it? Like Vault 68 or something like that from New Vegas?
21.
Exactly what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. 21?
21, yeah.
Yeah, that's the mental image I've kind of got here.
Not completely wrong actually, but less plant-based and more fungus-based.
Right, yeah.
Well, I'm missing Fireball.
I'm not.
All right, I'm going to roll initiative for things. Yeah, there's no surprise round here.
All right.
Unsurprisingly, they're undead.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
not that they weren't. It's not that you caught them by surprise. It's just that they just don't give a shit, So
Hang on, I forgot to change one of the numbers on one of the zombies. Yeah, by the way, the zombies look like they are sort of covered in like fungus and shit.
Cool.
awesome, love it.
There's something wrong. There's something wrong looking about. Like even for zombies, they look kind of wrong.
Also, as a side note, Peter, for just as a heads up, we basically did benefit from a short rest during
You
our
did,
time in
yes.
the tavern, correct?
Absolutely.
So just
All right, short rest.
any
So,
short
for
rest
some reason,
refreshables.
Send me to
Yeah.
the because I wasn't selected. That's why.
Yeah.
Fucking
All right.
dumb.
Doesn't matter. I beat you anyways, Eric. So.
I don't have any oil. Why don't I have oil? Ugh.
How do I add myself to the tracker?
Click your character token and then press the initiative button thing.
If you want to
Oh,
add
yeah,
yourself,
yeah,
just
they
add.
have a sheet.
Here, Eric, I've added you to the tracker.
Oh, okay.
Right click on the token and you can go to add turn.
Mhm.
Okay, I got one.
No, not 9. There we go.
There you go.
All right, is everybody on?
Yip yip.
Looks like it.
Cito, you are up first.
The two things closest to us don't have name tags.
You shouldn't be able to see them. Ignore them for now.
Okay.
The problem is they're supposed to be non-visible tokens entirely. I just couldn't figure out how to do that right now.
Okay.
I understood.
I didn't feel like
All
dragging
right.
them on and off the map, so I was hoping what I
All
did made them invisible. It didn't, apparently. Oh well.
Well, we don't see their names, so we can just treat anything that we don't see the name of is invisible,
Yes.
and we'll just roll with that for now.
Yeah,
Right,
yes. You will not notice them until for a little bit. That's all I will say. There's a chance
Right.
you will notice them when you move into the room, but
Okay, so you described this entire room as basically coated in mold and shit, right?
the piles of bodies are,
The piles of
and
bodies
there's
are.
stuff on the walls too, but the floor itself seems to be largely free of that because there's been a lot of foot traffic in here.
So the line of thought that I had was, I feel like we should just set the room on fire and shut the door.
Like I said, missing Fireball.
Well, I have a candle and prestidigitation.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I know. I was just kind of like, I don't think it's going to be quite effective enough.
It's gonna be a little bit before an engineer could possibly do that. I'd like to imagine like when the second they opened the door, he just got hit with the spell and he's just like kind of retching right now.
I
I mean,
mean,
Kali is kind of vibrating right now, so
What?
It's like vibrating in a good way or in a bad way.
There's
in an
undead.
angry way.
There's undead in the room.
yeah.
I mean, like it's more like I mean, I get that. I was just like with excitement. I'm gonna kill these fuckers, or I need to kill these fuckers. You know, it's like. Anyways, but
so seeing as how Ceto's usual strategy is not particularly applicable here, her battle efficacy has dropped drastically. To which she is going to just line up a shot at the zombie right in the front,
Okay.
and is going to encourage Kalia to go get him.
Okay.
By which I mean I'm doing my bard shit.
Yeah, I figured.
Where's my? Yeah. Does a 9 hit it? If it's a zombie, it might.
That is a good question. Hang on. A 9 will not hit it. No.
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
I apologize, but yeah.
Kalia, you're in the way. Go in there and do better.
Okay. Like you were going to have this big awesome thing, and then your bolt goes wide, and you're like, well, just go get it. I mean, come on, go.
Yeah, go get the bolt. I don't even care about the rest of the shit. Go get the bolt. Finish.
I don't want to look. It's really hard for me to walk. Okay.
all right.
All right, so that is Ceto's action. I take it you've inspired Kali or something?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah,
Cameron.
just go on while I find the shit on the sheet to click.
I have an idea that may not take advantage of this, but it might pay dividends. So, but we'll see.
Well, Cameron is going to just look around the corner, be like, okay, let's do it, and hits the corner, like rolls, gets into like a kneeling position, gun drawn out, and he's going to line a shot at Fungal Zombie 1 while invoking. He's going to invoke defensive command on Kalia in this case. So against Fungal Zombie 1, we have a 24 for the attack roll.
That will hit that will hit Fungal Zombie 1.
And we'll do 8 damage on the hit there.
It's piercing damage. I do not believe it has resistance to piercing, but I'm going to check. No, it does not.
Yeah. So that's his main action there, and
the bolt of energy stabs into the zombie. It makes a hissing noise.
And then he will just stay kind of like at
the bolt or the zombie.
Yes.
Yeah. And Cameron just sort of like narrows his eyes a bit. It's like, oh geez, these things look pretty fucking tough. Why did I do this? And then
why did I walk through the door?
why did I run it first? Well, Lisa, I didn't run up against it. There's room for Glix to run it and get murdered. So speaking of that, hey Glix, come in here and get murdered.
Glix's turn. Let's Glix and Kalia. You guys get to pick which order.
Do you want to go first, or should I?
Do you want to? I will ask you ahead of time. Do you want to run up and hit this zombie?
No, it's gross looking.
Okay,
well, and keep in mind, Eric, the two things that are in the front, we don't actually know that they're there.
But I'm also like, that's gross looking, and I don't want it to touch me.
All right, that's fine. I just wanted to know how to position myself because I'm not actually going to hit this thing. I'm going to do something that might help us out. This will either just slow us down or it'll be beneficial. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to channel my divinity.
Yep.
To abjure enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I am going to choose Fungal Zombie 2 to abjure.
Okay.
It makes a wisdom saving throw against 13, and since it is undead, it has disadvantage on this saving throw.
Well, all right then.
Hooray.
Its wisdom saving throw is very impressive. It has a whopping wisdom of 6, so -2.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could still make it, so okay, good.
3.
All right.
It rolls a 3.
All right.
The other die would not have worked either, but
Okay, on failure, the creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0. It cannot benefit from bonuses to speed for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
okay.
Oh, nice. All right.
So speed of 0. Fucking stand there while we beat up this other one.
That is absolutely reasonable. I'm gonna put a lock
that's
symbol
good.
on it to indicate that it is stuck.
Yeah, I am then going to use a bonus action to cast Divine Favor on myself. Until the spell ends, my weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on hit.
Okay.
But I have now used an action and a bonus action, so then I'm just going to walk up between Cameron and the zombie and just take position there with my shield and my axe.
Thumbs up. Glix, you're up.
All right. Come around here. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast the whatchamacallit there.
The Zambi?
The Zambi.
Zombie 1.
Yep.
A 15 will hit the zombie.
All right.
For 8 damage.
It will take 8 damage.
8 force damage.
Okay.
He basically like waves his cleaver around and like you get the whole like video game crescent shot coming out.
Right.
Cool.
Blade beam.
All right, that's Kalia, and that it is time of the zombies. One of the zombies sits there and can't move. It's
Arrgh!
I'm
the other
okay with
zombie
this,
goes
'cause these
fire
things are-
bad.
Yeah, basically.
These things are rather chunky, so I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah. And the other zombie will attempt to
It will just attempt to at Kalia.
attack Kalia.
Yep.
Multi-attack.
Sweet.
So it'll swing twice at you.
Okay.
All right.
What's that bonus you gave me, Skitch?
+3.
Okay. I hope that is good then.
Yep.
+3 to defense.
Yes. So Kali has a 22 AC right now.
It can hit you.
It does not.
It does not, but it can.
Oh, that second one came pretty close. So
Came pretty close, yeah.
I mean, that's the same. That's the same attack bonus I've got. So
Yeah. Same that.
All right,
Cameron has
skeletons.
too. Yeah. Come on, we got a tasty paladin that doesn't have any defensive boosts on her. You know.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
oh no, I hope that no zombies attack my armor.
Yeah. Well, these
They're not attacking.
They're not.
attacking
These
Make
are
sure your shield's covered
largely
in green streaks.
these are largely undirected undead, so they're not going to make the best tactical decisions.
Yeah, they were directed to move boxes. Like
Yeah, they're directed to farm it like it's yes. Okay, do your tasks, and if non-members show up, kill them. That's the extent.
These are Sokoban skeletons, not
Skeleton
combat
attacks.
skeletons.
There we go. And that does not. The 5 does not come anywhere close to Kalia's AC.
That box does not hit for sure. Yeah.
5.
maybe they think she's a box.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're just trying to
Stab.
Push. Oh,
That would hit
Well,
if it wasn't for the fact that Skitch buffed you.
Yep, I will take
yes.
Nice.
Booyah. Fucking love it.
Mm-hmm. So
All right.
that
That was the
justify
hardest-
yourself.
Look at the damage there. That would have been a 7 on the hit. Shit.
that. Yeah, nothing to sneeze at. So
All right. And now,
They seem to be rolling d6s.
Now the fungus makes itself known.
yes, actually.
Oh, shit.
I misread that as violent.
I mean, not entirely wrong.
I'm just kind of like, I misread it, but does that mean I'm wrong?
Oh no, we need some tough acting, tenactin, man.
All right. So yes, the violet fungus have the ability false appearance. They appear as normal as long as they're motionless. They are indistinguishable from ordinary fungus.
Mm.
So yeah. But there is something living standing right next to it. So
Oh dear God!
Something
Okay.
currently living.
How many rotting and touch attacks does it do, Peter? Let's roll that D4.
1.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
Woot.
A 12 probably doesn't hit you.
No.
Also, not done much damage had it done so. The other rotting fungus. Violet fungus.
Who does it go after?
Stomp.
Ah.
Look and move.
They can move technically. It's done moving.
Okay.
That is its speed. 5 feet.
hey, it's faster than the other fungal zombie.
This is technically true. I guess it will ready an attack for anybody who walks into its melee range.
Come on. Hey, come on.
Come here, you.
They do not have reach, so.
They
Oh
can't
no,
give
I am
hugs.
incorrect. It has
Has
10-foot reach.
So it can hit either Kalia or Cameron. Take its pick. Come on.
It will. Well, let's see how many attacks it gets.
Let's see here.
1.
One.
It'll attack Cameron, but
Sweet.
Blah, blah, blah.
Fucking hell. There you go.
21 will hit you for 7 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
That's that. There you go. Give you champ. Yeah,
Yeah.
legend.
So like it,
Actually,
it strikes you, and it feels like the wound almost like instantly begins to fester a little bit.
Ew.
oh,
As a tendril
Nice.
lashes out from the fungus and slaps you.
not cool, man. Not cool. All right.
Injir, you're up.
All right. I forget. Does it cost extra movement to go through a friendly space?
Nope.
I don't think so.
All right.
You just can't stop in it.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. All right,
Right.
40. So Injir kind of blitzes around the corner and follows the wall and almost steps into the violet fungus, which he couldn't see before.
It's like he moves
then-
over and it's like, ah!
Yeah, he's like, what the? That does not look good as something. Then he looks down the line and he takes a deep breath
Aha.
and just puts out a nice gout of flame at our friends, the skeletons and the zombie there.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 30-foot line that is 5 foot wide. So
That'll catch all 3 of the undead there. Absolutely.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it's going to stop just short of the box.
Nice.
So it might light other bodies on fire, but it won't hit. So let me roll.
Okay.
It'll be 2d4 fire, and they need to make a dex save against 13 to take
half
half damage.
Yep. Save for half. Okay, I will roll the dex saves. Okay. On the plus side.
Oh, that's just the damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have to roll
Yep.
attack.
Yep.
Never
No,
mind.
they make saves to avoid. All right, skeletons. No. And the zombie. Well, it doesn't have a penalty to this roll.
Okay. Oh.
Rolls a 2. I mean, come on, it's a zombie. What do you expect? So that's 5 damage each of them. All right.
It's 5 damage unless they're weak against fire. In which case, it's double damage.
None of them are weak against. Let me double check. Nope, none of them are weak to fire.
Really, I'm surprised the fungal zombie isn't
Nope.
vulnerable.
It's not vulnerable to anything.
It's gooey, not dry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so that is. Math is hard. There we go.
And I will click off a use of my fire.
No, that's wrong. There we go. I think the zombie is now actually like severely injured.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's taking some
It is
shots.
now quote
It's
bloodied end quote.
Bloodied. I was gonna say it's now bloodied. Great.
They have a lot of hit points.
I mean, that's fine. It gives Cameron an idea for what to do next. It also means that Kalia.
They just don't have what let's call defense.
The Kalia abjuring the other hit point sponge was a very good move.
Oh,
just so we didn't
yes.
worry about both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, that was the thing. I didn't know how long it would take to take these things out individually, so...
All right, Sito, you're up again.
All right.
No, that was a really good move, Nick.
So I find myself in a situation of if I were in a better position, I could do something very effective. But I'm not. So I can't.
It happens,
Yep.
unfortunately.
But that might be all the good better for you because I'm fairly certain all the rest of you wouldn't appreciate being in an echo chamber as I make the whole thing alight with sound.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's
Easier to
there's some sound baffling in the walls due to the fungus, I guess.
It's true, actually. I might not deafen people.
It still would suck.
It's like anytime like I think about like using Thunderwave in a confined space, I just think about like that one fucking mission in SWAT 1 where you have the option at one point to throw a flashbang in a shower stall with an old woman in it. It's like if you do that, it's like what the fuck did you think was going to happen?
Yeah.
But lacking better prospects in this moment because this is not the kind of thing that Cito's particularly great at. I was like, I could probably like throw a sleep at a fungus because those are not undead, but I don't really care to make that experiment. I'm thinking Cito's just going to kind of move here to get an angle on the northernmoor fungus, the one
Okay.
that actually landed a hit.
Yep.
And is just going to take a shot at it.
Fair enough.
I like to think Cameron ducks at just the right moment to avoid getting hit by the bolt as it flies out.
A 10 will in fact hit the violet fungus. They are not dodgy.
Cool.
Very good.
I'll put it this way.
Well,
They make the zombies look nimble.
I'm okay with this because I'm not the greatest shot.
You're not the worst. I mean, your attack bonus is just one less than Cameron and Kalia's attack bonuses. Just to be clear.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of that.
It's her track record that really...
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, outcomes aside, statistically, she's not incompetent at this.
Oh
but...
my god. The stats on the violet fungus are just hilarious. I love them.
All right.
They are only technically mobile.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that brings it to Cameron then.
It does indeed. Cameron and Glix. Cameron,
then
Glix and
slash
Kalia.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
Yeah. All right. Cameron's just like, fucking hell, these things suck. Why did I jump in here like this?
I don't know. I've got one next to me.
Yeah, well, Lisa, yep. Thanks for keeping them distracted, Glix.
That
All
was
right,
not the plan.
You're not the ones who have to slither through all of this.
All right.
You have shoes.
I don't.
You have feet.
We'll get you a sock later.
I'll tell you guys about something later. That just reminded me of something.
Mm-hmm. Cameron is going to lead off with a shot at the fungal zombie 1.
Okay.
This time invoking Unbalanced Foe in order to hopefully give Kalia or Glix a bonus to their next attack against it.
Okay.
So, and that will be the standard action. That will be the action. 15, which I assume hits.
Easily.
That will be a 7 damage to the fungal zombie.
Okay.
Cameron will use his bonus action to invoke Second Wind
Okay.
on himself and heal 13.
Nice.
Rolled max healing on that.
Nice.
So
You're back to full.
back to full health. And then he will
You might have a bit of a temporary scar there, but that's about it.
Yeah. Just sort of like steals himself, and then it's just like, you know what? Fuck these fuckers, you know? Action surge. Lines up a shot and shoots at the let's say the violet fungus that attacked him.
Okay.
Also invoking unbalanced foe just to make it all the easier for someone else to hit it.
Okay.
16
We'll
will
hit.
hit it, and 5 piercing. And so now the next attack against either of these have a +3 to the attack roll.
Okay. Right.
So,
All right.
and that will be Cameron's turn.
Excellent. Glix.
All right, I've got a mushroom next to me. I don't
do.
like that.
But it does like you.
Give it a hug. Come on, Eric. Come on, give it a hug.
I am going to hex it,
I'm shocked. Shocked to hear
That's
you're going to
another
exit.
which I should have done last turn, but I forgot.
That's another H word, actually. So that counts as a hug.
Yep. And I'm going to hit it with the axe. I have advantage because it's being flanked. How do I do advantage on this again?
Just you hold down a modifier key. I think it's going to be Shift or Control or Alt.
I think it's Alt. I think it's left Alt, but
Whoever gives you a plus sign when you hover over the B icon. Oh, just roll again. Just roll a second time then.
All right. Next, that was not working.
I think you hit anyway. So.
11 still hits.
yeah, the 9 would have hit.
This is more about, do you get a crit? Is
Yeah,
more of the question.
Yeah.
All right. Then
Roll
do your
damage.
battle axe damage. And
Using the double-handed one, so 12 plus the 5 from the necrotic on the.
That is 19. That is 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But does now
Oh,
question,
does it explode on me?
No.
Does it
Oh.
resistance to necrotic damage, Peter?
That is a good question. It does not.
Okay.
It has no
Interesting.
resistances. It has some condition immunities, but no resistance.
Interesting. Just a thought there. Oh, that's the why you're sorry. It's not dead.
No, it's at 1.
Son of a bitch!
I'm sorry. It has 18 hit points. I'm like, aw. And no, they don't
Cool.
explode.
And I already used my my bonus action, so I can't dodge the hell out of the way. So okay,
Mhm.
that's all I got.
All
Still
right.
good. Still good.
Kalia.
Okay, I'm chopping up this the fungal zombie then.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this I believe is just a regular attack, but I add damage if I hit. So
No, you add +3 to the attack roll. Yeah.
oh, do I have a bonus on this one then?
Yes, you have a bonus attacking this thing in particular from me. And if you still don't
Okay.
hit it, you still have Bardic Inspiration, so you can invoke it to burn a bonus die on the attack roll if necessary.
Oh, wait a minute! Fuck this thing.
Oh.
Fury of the Small. Now it's dead.
Oh. It is medium, so
All right. So that's a 13. Does a 13 hit, Peter? On the fungal zombie one?
yes, it does.
Okay, cool. So I roll regular damage,
Yep.
and then
Oh, I see.
I roll 6, and then I roll slash roll
For what?
for my radiant damage that I get on.
Oh. Oh shoot. I forget for the
Slash
radiant
R. You
damage-
can just do slash R space then the die if you want to do that for
Yeah.
something quick and dirty.
10
That's
damage
pretty
total.
That will in fact. Well, hang on. Okay, so that will drop the zombie in theory,
in theory.
But
but the zombie has undead fortitude.
Right. Roll to see if it's still up.
That is a con save at DC 15.
Yep.
No.
No, it stays dead.
Oh, well, no. Actually, no. You
It
can't do
doesn't
that
get
anyways
she
because
got,
damage
it
was
got hit with
radiant.
radiant.
Oh, you are
Yeah.
correct.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting to see the description for that one.
Yep. You are correct. You are correct. I misread that. Never mind.
Kalia denies it. You got fucking denied, you punk.
Bonk.
Kalia.
And it does not explode.
I like this, Peter. This is just gonna be a thing. Every single enemy, you have to just declare that it does not explode to make us think that at one point one of them will explode.
They're covered in mushrooms, dude.
No. I'm just saying, like, everything.
It is a fair worry to have, I will say.
Like,
And I was like, I better kill this thing before anyone else is adjacent to it because none of y'all have immunities to disease. So,
Wyrot, all I'm gonna say regarding this whole mushroom thing is I've read Dorohedoro.
All right.
I haven't. So.
All right.
The one manga you haven't read.
I've watched the Netflix though. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's
you know what I mean.
I am aware of the back mushroom. Yes.
All right. Fungal Zombie 2 sits there and wishes it could move to attack you guys, but it is weird. It is abjured by the paladin of death. It's there going, but no. Well, it's not actually. It's not smart enough to do that, but
It's just kind of like constantly acting like it's walking, but it doesn't realize that it's not moving towards us.
yeah. Ah, damn it! It's got really horrible ping. All right. Skeletal Worker 2 will step to there and attack Clicks.
Why? I'm adorable.
And that's why it's attacking you.
I hate adorable things. It's the one conscious thought I'm capable of having.
Does an 11 hit your AC, Eric?
No, it does not.
Okay.
It wouldn't even hit me.
All right. Zombie. The other skeleton will attack. We'll just stay there and attack Kalia. An 11
Okay.
also does not hit Kalia.
Okay.
Fungus time.
Come on, Fungus. Listen. Last hit didn't shit. Okay. Let's see if you can do it again. Let's see if lightning can strike twice. You fucker.
It attacks 4 times.
man.
Oh no!
It's going to throw 2 at Cameron, 2 at Kalia.
Shut the hell up, Cameron.
2 at Cameron, 2 at Kalia. All right, the 2 on Cameron.
Nope. Yes.
So 15 misses. The 18 will hit you for 8 necrotic.
Oh.
Nice.
Thwap. And 2 on Kalia. A 19 and a 6.
I believe that my bonus from before is no longer applicable, so I think the 19
Correct.
hits me.
Take 2 necrotic.
Ow.
Dip.
Go into here, and no, I wanted.
Yeah, if you click on your token, there should be a little circle above you in the
There
green.
it is. Yeah,
You can edit
there
the
it is.
And Cameron, you took 8.
Yep.
All right. That is it for the bad guys. Injir.
Jir dashes up to the skeleton going after Glix and goes after it with his spear.
Okay.
So,
Spare.
Wrong type of spear, unfortunately.
Or is it?
He is a monk.
Fair.
Oh!
Well, all right then.
I
it
think it is
exploded.
that kind of spear.
I think it is a spear.
Oh. Oh no.
That's a spear through the barricade.
Yep.
So, are you only 1 or 2-handed?
two-handed.
So 5 damage then.
That is an immensely disappointing crit.
Do you?
Yeah.
So
And-
that. Okay.
And then
The
seeing
problem
that,
is, technically speaking, it doesn't have resistance to piercing, but it's a skeleton.
yeah.
Pokey.
You almost hit Glix, actually.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then
I'm sensing flurry of blows.
no need to throw blow. Just straight normal martial arts attack. I get 1 unarmed attack.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
which will be it'll be lightning. So
Gonna scorch them bones.
A 14 will in fact hit and will drop the zombie. The skeleton, I mean.
Hey.
the skeleton just kind of like is electrocuted.
It kicked out of the spear, and it lost to a regular punch.
I'm sure you haven't seen that before.
In one of the 2K games, probably.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. Cito.
Well, you know how you know what they say about like that whole musical thing, second verse same as the first.
Mm-hmm. This
Yeah.
time,
Little bit
enjoy
louder,
plus
little
3
bit
to the
worse.
attack. You didn't even need it.
No.
Yep. So
Are
6
you
to
that will-
remaining violet fungus.
that will drop it.
Yep. I'm helping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the Violet Fungus's armor class is a whopping 5.
Ha!
Their dex is 1. I mean... they are not...
They literally just lop at you.
They're mostly immobile. I mean...
Yeah. I got that impression once, it moved a single tile, and I'm just like, oh, this thing has garbage AC.
You are correct. It moved a single tile and is not chitinous or anything like that. Or made
You
of
hear
rock.
a weird clanking sound and realize that the fungus is covered in plate mail.
That would be
What's
very
this?
strange.
This is impossible. Plate mail doesn't exist.
At any rate, Cito is done, I take it. I guess Cameron's up.
I guess Cameron will do something. He will grumble at getting hit by the fungus, slide on over here, and just line up a shot against the skeleton in front of him.
Okay.
And let's see here. We'll unbalance it just in case he doesn't kill it outright.
They have the best armor class in the room.
Yep, and that shot will miss, so he doesn't offer any bonus. So, cool. So that is
an 8 will miss, yes.
Yeah, it misses. It's fine. Glix and Kalia can fight it out there.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do this, Eric.
All right, slide my hex onto the skelly.
Alrighty.
And on top of the brick. So I can see clearly over Ingir's head.
On the
Eldritch
box.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast. So you
It
start a
hits.
blast. Yeah, that will hit. Yes. Oh lordy! That would have dropped it without it from full.
Yeah.
Fucking sure, whatever.
And yeah, no need for the hex damage there.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
anyways, just do it. I want to see how much. I want to see if you max that out too.
Bezorch, jeez.
Just sent it flying into the wall.
Not quite max.
Almost.
Not quite max.
Almost.
Okay, well,
God.
the bolt of Eldritch Energy slams the skeleton and it explodes. It explodes in bones scattering all over the place. It explodes,
And
but
now
not in a way that causes harm to anybody.
And now he'd gang up on the fungal zombie too, just get in position and just like it down,
It explodes. It doesn't detonate.
Yes. A bit of bone clatters off Kalia's shield.
All right. My go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make sure to walk around this circle.
What?
Fair enough.
Come on. I mean, what can it do? Hey, it ain't shit.
Magic
I'm
circles
gonna-
are perfectly safe always.
Yeah.
You know that.
I'm going to flick my axe around into a twirl and then use the momentum to slice into the zombie's neck.
Okay.
Probably, I mean, I'm not going to finish it off with this, but whatever. Let's see. Ha!
A
Oh, that's a
24
nice roll.
will definitely hit.
I think you hit.
Okay. We'll do some slashing damage. That is 4,
Mhm.
which isn't great.
Plus how much radiant?
Wow, I rolled like minimum damage and all of that.
All right.
Oh, it's no longer
Yes,
absurd.
you did.
And it is now free to move. It's probably happy where it is.
Would you like to move away from me?
Zombies don't really have wants or likes or anything like that, but it is perfectly willing to attack you. And that you are a living creature that is not one of the things that is not supposed to attack. So you're right in front of it, so it's going to attack you.
Okay.
Since it is the zombie's turn. Multi-attack, 2 swings. 6 will miss you.
Mm-hmm.
10 will also miss you.
Yep.
So yeah, utter failure on the first attack. And the second attack not much better.
Having its movement restored caused it to be off target.
A, you're dodgy. B, it was literally just under it. It has not recovered from the DDoS attack on its movement. So
don't jinx your connection like that.
Injir
definitely walks around the circle.
I do not blame you.
And he's behind the zombie.
Yep.
With 5 foot of movement left, and goes for it with the spear.
Yep. Stab him!
Nice.
23 will hit.
You might as well roll again to see if you crit.
Yep.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, see if you get the crit.
Oh, I have advantage, don't I?
Yep.
Okay.
No.
Well,
The opposite of that.
That's okay though.
You got that out of your system there.
That means that's a fumble you won't have next time, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how things work.
Yes.
All right, and then
unarmed attack.
The unarmed attack.
Oh, lovely.
I did that correctly this time. So 7 lightning. Jeer with these crazy rolls tonight. I don't think I've rolled below a 20.
Sito. The zombie is
count.
bludgeoned, but it's still standing. Yeah.
Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the zombie
Wang.
takes 5 points of damage. You rolled a 10. It has exactly 10 armor class.
It's 3 for 3 at this point.
And it is now bloodied.
In fairness, these are all things that can't dodge.
That's true.
The zombie is now oozing slightly.
Listen, you've hit more than Cameron has in this fight. At this point here.
Sorry, more accurately, the zombie's oozing more than it was before.
I will say this, Peter. I think there was one thing that we had hanging from last time that we didn't resolve.
Yes.
I realized, and that was the floating disc thing for Cedo that we were bringing up in a tavern. We can deal with that after the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's wait till after the fight to resolve that.
Yeah.
I just remember. Oh shit, we forgot about that thing.
Yes, we did.
Plot point. All right.
I've got a resolution for this.
Yeah.
Zombie
Let's see
uses
here.
its action to explode.
No.
It's not its turn, so
Cameron, it's your turn.
Yeah, Cameron's gonna go all, I don't know, Residence of Fate or whatever it is, and just unnecessarily run around in this direction here. 1, 2, like that, and then line up a shot on the zombie from way over here.
Okay.
For no good reason, except to unbalance it to give Glix a better shot at hitting it.
It's a clear shot. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a clear shot. Yeah, that's exactly why he moved over there. That's a crit. So Cameron hits for 11. So Cameron hits for 11 damage. Yeah. And Glitz has a +3 to their attack against it. Also, Cameron was unnecessarily doing like a one-handed cartwheel while shooting. I don't know why he does that, but that's what the animation is when he does a crit. I just don't know why it happens.
The animators wanted something to do, so they gave you that.
That's right. He shoots more accurately when he's upside down.
Glix and Kalia.
Okay.
All right, you want to pop this and seeing as you're the pally?
I mean, if you can get it to as low health as possible, we can guarantee that my radiant damage will kill it. So I would rather.
Kylie has the advantage, so they don't need the +3 to the attack roll. So she doesn't really need the +3 to the
Okay,
attack
then
roll.
I'll slide the
it's
hex
better-
over onto the zombie.
It's better if we treat my attack as the failsafe, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair.
Where you?
10
hits?
plus 3 is still gonna hit
Yes, it is.
for 6 force and
How much necrotic?
Hex, because this actually does matter.
8.
2 necrotic.
All right, so 13
So,
DC,
13.
DC 13 save. It
Oh.
survives at 1 hit point.
All right, Kalia, finish it off.
Yeah. All right, I have advantage. So you said that there's a thing that I can
Hold shift while you're
I think it's hold.
before
You
you
see a little plus sign there. Yep.
Well,
a 12. Well, you roll a 12 and a 12 and a 12 will hit. So
It's dead.
fair enough.
it is dead.
Yeah, I do more than 1 damage.
Yes.
Yeah. You can say the last damage was the radiant. Okay. You put the radiant damage first on the stack, so it resolves first, or whatever it is.
I don't know if that matters, but okay.
It does not. There was
It
any
does not
radiant
matter.
damage in there at all. So
I know. I'm just being.
I know
silly,
you are.
just being like-
This is magic talk over here.
Yeah, I'll have the radiant damage be the last thing in the chain, so it resolves first. There you go. Yeah. All right. Good. Okay.
all right. Well, you have dealt with the undead and the mobile fungus in here.
The longer we spend in this dungeon, the more I feel like I actually understand what my character can do.
Paladins in 5th edition are very, very good once you understand what they can do. And that's what's kind of sneaky about them. And as noted, especially a little bit down the line, your Nova damage potential is just fucking bonkers. I mean, you could have done Divine Smite at any point if you wanted to. You really haven't been tapping into that, but that's just
well, I
another.
couldn't actually. I actually don't think I could have done that because that's a Channel Divinity thing.
No,
it's not.
Divine Smite is
Ooh.
you burn a spell slot when you hit an enemy to do bonus
Okay.
damage, extra bonus damage if they're undead, and you can do that as a non-action every time you hit.
Okay.
So if you want to just burn spell slots for the sake of bonus damage, you can totally do that.
Okay.
But
I'll have
yes.
to keep that in mind.
So-
I literally thought that because I slapped the radiant damage on there, I couldn't do that.
Nope.
So, okay.
All right. So Sito. So in regards to the thing, we will flash back to the tavern briefly because I forgot this, and you have a lovely and interesting discussion with an elderly wizard. He very clearly a wizard, wearing sort of very nice, clean robes, long white beard, flowing white hair, who's sitting there eating a pork cutlet and drinking beer.
Nerd. Who's a wizard? That's all.
Yeah, yes, who is very interested in discussing the solutions to the issue that Sito is having currently.
So it's less that they're flights of stairs and more that they're plights of stairs.
I see. Yes. Okay. Well, I suppose a modification of Tensor's floating disk would actually might serve purpose fairly well and be a simple solution. Or do you know the spell?
No, I'm not particularly gifted in arts in that direction. I'm better at attracting attention to myself.
I see. Well, a quick solution would be to, although I'd have to modify the spell slightly. Give me a moment. He proceeds to. He reaches down into his. He reaches down to the sort of small satchel he's got on the floor by his feet. Pulls out an enormous spellbook that clearly does not fit in the bag. Plunks to the table.
Nice trick there.
Sort of, picks up his pince nez that he's got on a chain hanging from around his neck and bounces on his nose, and starts flipping through the book.
Correct pronunciation of those.
Starts flipping through the book. There we go, and we need to reaches into his bag, pulls out some blank scrolls and a pen and a sort of a a pen, a pen and inkwell.
Mm-hmm.
The inkwell, you do not see any ink in the well, but as he dips the pen in, it very clearly has picked up some ink
Mm-hmm.
and starts scribbling.
Mm. So like
And
Cameron is
muttering
just
under
sort
his
of
breath
like
as he's doing it.
Cameron's like working on like another batch of fries, and then asks, so what is it? Are you making basically a different version of it for someone of Ceto's specialty?
Yes, I'm
to
expanding
be able
the. I'm modifying the spell to increase the dimensions of the disc to make it more easily able to carry someone of your compatriots of the charming Miss Ceto's dimensions. The spell, unfortunately, will not last as long as a tensor floating disc normally would. I have to make concessions somewhere. And I'm modifying the scroll size so it's easier for non-wizards to read. Okay. Excellent. Dot the I, cross the T. All right. And you probably need more than one copy of this. Actually, before I do that, he flips towards the spot in the book that has nothing on the page. Excellent. Takes the scroll, puts it face down on the page, mutters something, flips back over. There's now a copy of the spell in his book. That might come in useful at some point anyways. And one moment, and let me see how many he will be able to do.
What's the name of that spell? Amanuensis or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. Basically, yes. All right, and he is able to make, in a reasonable period of time, he's able to copy an additional, he's able to make a total of 3 scrolls.
Ooh.
well, so Cameron will then ask a follow-up question as we so do you think it'd be possible to take one of those scrolls or something about the spell and turn it into, like, I don't know, like an actual object that
Yes.
could be activated?
I could certainly work on that in some time, although that will take some time and material costs. This is nothing for me. I could use a small reimbursement for the ink and paper ink and scrolls blank scrolls I've used. So, say 5 silvers. It's an interesting thought experiment. So,
after having paid, Ceta only has like a solid gold, so she'll just hand that over because she hates stairs.
Yeah. Well, I'm like,
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And I will. This will help. I will definitely look into crafting an item of some sort that would. So next time, if I'm here next time, ask me how I'm working on it. It'll probably take me a few weeks at least to actually come up with an actual permanent solution.
anything that we can hand over to help with the process in the interim?
I honestly am
Materials
not
or otherwise?
entirely sure. Miss Cito, what sort of item would you prefer for this to be?
Sock.
Out of character, Cito socks the goblin.
Fuck.
Bum.
Not undeserved.
It would, it has to be something. He's basically going to be crafting a wondrous item of some sort.
Yeah. I suppose a form of a bracelet or some such would be sufficient.
All right. So I will have to. So basically, as long as you're willing to cover the material costs and some extra for my time taken away from my normal research, we'll work out the costs next time we run into each other or when I have a better feel for how long it'll take.
Out of curiosity, so I just realized one of the things that Cameron has, I realized in his because of his background, is a small piece of jewelry worth 10 gold in the style of his homeland's craftsmanship.
Aha.
I'm debating what type of piece of jewelry that could be.
Okay.
But whatever is, Cameron can just offer it up as like a basis for the material. As a starting.
Yes,
base.
this will work quite. I do not recognize the craftsmanship on this. This looks.
Well, I'll give you a warning. That thing is at least 600 to 700 years old.
Ooh, fascinating.
So I don't think it's magical, but at least it's valuable. And that should work just fine as a basis for you to work off of.
This is where we find out that after like 6 years, that's associated with like a hate symbol.
but it's like it's not like I'm like it could be a bracelet. We can just kind of describe like however it is, but it's just like Cameron just takes that piece of jewelry that he began with that is worth more money than he has in his pockets, just like hands it over for the sake of the project.
Okay, I can definitely work with this. The materials definitely will be suited to this sort of thing. So thank you. That will be a big help. That will easily cover most of the. This will easily cover most of the material costs. Finding a bracelet that's a suitable bracelet would be the tricky, would be the most, probably one of the more expensive bits. Well, aside from a few other things, but yes. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention he introduced himself as the Archmage Galterius.
Galterius.
Anyone who
As Ash commits it to the notes.
Yes.
Like it's not like the jewelry is not the watch that Cameron's wearing. He's wearing a watch probably, but that's not worth it nearly as much as the piece of jewelry. It's probably one of the cheaper like Casio style watches.
So yes, but yeah, those scrolls will last. Each casting of the scroll will last. I don't know how long Tensor Floating Disc normally lasts, but it won't last as long as that.
Normally an hour is what.
Yeah, normally an hour. I imagine these are going to be like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was thinking 5 minutes. So.
Mm-hmm.
So for the most egregious things, we can deal with it.
Yeah.
Like this would be sufficient to get me out of this hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, yes.
All right. So, yeah, whether or not Cito wants to comment on what Cameron does or otherwise, that's fine. But Cameron does offer up the jewelry he has as a basis to help with the bracelet construction.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Sketch, by the way.
Yes. No, it's fine. I was just like saying, like, wait a minute. Cito was commenting.
I knew we were forgetting something, but I couldn't remember what.
There was something just nagging me in the back of the head too, and I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah. It had been a bit, so
yeah.
All right. So, anyways, back to the present.
Back to the present. Like we're surrounded by dead bodies.
Hooray!
Oh gosh.
Cito's not going in there.
Like Cameron's like dusting himself off and just sort of walks over and stands by the door frame for a little bit, like, oh, jeez, that stung a lot.
As Cameron,
that looked ooky.
As Cameron's like kind of like posing at the door frame, you just see Injure just kind of rush out and just like start gagging from the sheer smell of all that stuff.
Yeah, and Cameron also just shoots a look over the Cito and just gives her a thumbs up. Nice shooting there, by the way.
Thank you.
Kalia seems bizarrely unbothered by everything.
Yeah, like Cameron's less bothered by like the smell and more just annoyed that he got hit twice like that.
Well, you had to go ahead and mock the non-sentient moving entity.
Listen, I want some fucking drama around here, and not getting hit isn't dramatic. So I'm happy that I got
All right,
the drama.
Elon.
I mean, I can give you drama.
But yeah.
All right.
I am a bard.
So I take it you guys are not really doing any investigations in the room then.
Not
I am.
yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
well,
are.
not
Okay,
yet.
Kalia, what are you doing?
I'm looking at the dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
They're dead bodies covered in fungus.
Aw.
I mean, what are you looking for? Is my question.
Were they gathered here to grow said fungus? Were
From what it very much looks like, they are basically used as as a medium to grow the fungus. Yes.
Oh.
The magic circle. I want to check that out.
Okay. Give me an appropriate roll of some sort.
Probably Arcana.
That would be the one I would say. But if you've got one that you would rather use, let me know.
Sleight of hand. I want to use sleight of hand.
That is not applicable.
You play cards with the magic circle to make it reveal its secret.
It is
what
very
Cameron's
clearly
going
a
to do.
magical circle. Glyphs with that 5.
Cameron, is it possible for Cameron to try to see if he recognizes the glyphs on the ground around the circle?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
And what is that appropriate for a history check?
Absolutely history. Yes.
That's a 19 on Cameron's
All
part.
right. There is actually something familiar about them that actually you do recognize, and it does not make you happy.
Oh shit! Like Cameron's like, oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
There are references to Eukarya, the primal beast of nature, in there.
Oh, Well, Cameron looks at it for a long time. It's like, well, that makes sense, I guess, but still, shit.
Yes, the Primal Beast of Nature. The entity of simultaneously sort of the opposite side of the of Terra, who's the goddess of both life and the hunt. She's more of a goddess of entropy and decay and rebirth through death.
Right. It's like that would make sense
goddess,
with this room. Room and the trees and the cult. Well.
Okay.
Well, that's one guy that's still around.
What's in the boxes?
Sadness.
Considering everything else in the room, probably what was in there in 7.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Wow, there's a lot of Gwyneth Paltrow's heads in here.
Wow,
that's not what's in
many.
there. No, the boxes mostly contain. The boxes are actually are storing sort of the sort of decaying sort of clothing and stuff that the stuff that the stuff that the various corpses were wearing that would not be useful. It would not be useful medium for growing the fungus on. So
right,
non-organic materials.
Basically all the metal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to.
So there's a lot of crappy, loose, broken bits of armor, blades, etc.
All right, I'm going to do a quick scrounge through the boxes for bits that could be used to identify these people.
Yeah, sure.
Lockets,
You find you don't find as many as you not find enough to account for the number of bodies in the room.
Right, I didn't figure,
but you do find a few. You do find about 5 gold worth of coinage also.
I'll be right back.
And then I am going to recommend we leave this room after I set everything on fire.
That seems like a rational response. I agree.
I do have prestidigitation.
And now that we're out of combat, we can get it to work.
Yes.
Yes. Like we actually have the time scale to work with.
Yes, absolutely. You can you absolutely can set the room on fire. That is fine.
While she's doing that, I'll work on scuffing out some of the runes in the circle. And so
most of them are sort of carved into the floor, but you're able to disrupt it enough that it.
All right, I will get out my plaster kit and fill in the rooms.
Oh, that'd be.
And
good.
then and then I'm going to have to talk to the owner about how they're not getting their deposit back for this.
All right, through all this does count as a short rest.
All right.
As an aside, the prestidigitation is not a simple affair. Cito insists on making a big production of it, and concluding it with a very loud, very gesticulated finger snap.
Yeah, fair enough. Fire to destroy all you've done.
Arthur Brown. Anywho, yes. So, as you are gathering yourselves together to move on from all of this, and are back in the hallway.
Short rest, you said,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Yep.
I believe that provides me the opportunity to investigate this dagger.
Absolutely.
Reveal to me your secrets.
It is a +1 dagger. With that also can on command make its it's a +1 dagger that can convert its damage to fire damage if you activate it.
Oh, neat.
That's a +1 dagger that's remaining in my possession.
Fire!
Because dagger is basically my sidearm if something gets close.
There you go.
All right, and I think Skitch said he was stepping away for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so you guys are able when you regroup in the hallway. You do notice that.
Does it have a name in the thingy?
It does not. I did not look this up. That's just sort of what I thought it was going to be. I did not look this one up.
Okay.
It's kind of effectively like a flame tongue dagger, I think, but I'm not positive that's actually what it would actually be
I'll,
called.
yeah, I'll look into it. I just wanted to know if you had a reference point.
This is something I made up on the spot.
All good. I can custom it if I need to.
Yeah. I may look. I'm positive there's a flame tongue weapon at somewhere, but I just don't know if it's appropriate for what I want. This is roughly the level of power I want for it.
Right.
But yeah. But yes, in the hallway. And I will describe this again. I describe this again when Skitch gets back. But
I'm here.
you're here. We're back. Excellent. So after your short rest, and if you need to heal yourself or however, don't forget Sito's there. So healing, bardic rest or whatever.
Yeah, Song of Rest.
Song of Rest.
How much is the Song of Rest at this level?
D6.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to
If
use that.
You spend a thingy thing.
Yep. We'll do that. Let's see here. I'm going to spend 1. So.
Ooh, yeah, this is definitely not a flame tongue. That's add 2d6.
Yeah, no.
And it's not available on daggers.
No.
So, yeah,
That's.
And I've disconnected again. My internet finally disconnected again. We will wait for this to come back. For those of you who are watching the recording, I apologize. As I mentioned earlier, my internet is being completely poop right now, so I have to wait for the internet to come back up. My apologies. All right. So yes, until we get everything back. So yeah, that was an interesting cut. As I said, I did not. I should have looked up the dagger ahead of time, but that's internet. I hate you. Screw you, Spectrum. Yep. There we go. Now Roll20 notices that I'm disconnected. Why? All right, so yeah, there's going to be another fight coming up here very shortly. So yeah, this is going to be a combat heavy session, as you may have guessed from this. So the end of the end of the adventure, as it were. Hopefully, it will be back up shortly. I think the internet's coming back up. Hopefully. Nope, not up yet. We should be back up here very shortly.
Yep.
There we
Honestly,
go.
that was one of the better spots for a problem to happen.
Yeah,
there.
I was thinking sort of something similar. Although I was still complaining bitterly. The stream is not back up yet because Discord is trying to reconnect right now. So we'll be back up in not Discord. OBS.
Yep,
Words are hard. All right,
Well,
so
I'm going to note this down as a dagger of burning.
sounds good. And there we go. We're reconnected to Twitch. Hooray! Sorry about that, folks. Internet did a derp.
It did
It's
a
not
thing.
almost.
Oh, but you're actually in an ad break, so.
Oh, I might. Well, okay. Well,
We'll be right back.
That's because I disconnected from Twitch and the screen just restarted. So
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, all right. So, where's our next destination then, crew?
Well,
we had 2 other doors to choose from, if I remember correctly.
yes, but there is something that's happening before that.
Oh no!
As you are gathering in the hallway, a group shuffles in through the door that you came in from. Yes.
Okay.
It's out in the
Time you
hallway.
got
there.
here.
There we go. And whoop, doop, 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 doop.
Oh dear.
You guys are down down near the bottom of the plate, down on the bottom here. I drew one too many doors on the west side, by the way. I screwed up my mapping, but
Mm-hmm.
West side.
Yes, you are on the west. You are that. Yes, that is where you are roughly.
Oh wait, Engineer went in further down, tossing his almond cookies in the corner.
Alas, the cookies. So yes, you are confronted by the arrival of some less bloated fungal-looking zombies, though they still have a sort of a fungal quality to them. Another couple of skeletons, and a bunch of people in sort of earth-toned robes.
Hmm.
Well, about
A
time you
zombie-
guys got here.
Oh,
You've been
gosh.
looking all over the place.
Intruders, defilers.
I mean, I prefer the word tourists or visitors. Honestly, I mean, we're just scoping out the place. Very nice.
Heretics.
There are some areas that honestly could use some antifungal treatments. I could
Oh,
I could hook
motherfucker.
you up with someone if you really need some help with that, though.
And I think my internet's about to cut out again. It just cut out again. Well, from Discord, from
Listen,
OBS.
guys. We're just down here looking for you because we got told that we need more apple things to sell to rubes. So where are the apples?
They are aware of the apples. Slay them! And combat will begin shortly. Hoping that my internet comes back up here shortly. Yep, there we go. Disconnect from Discord because screw you. Screw you, screw you, screw you, Spectrum. Why? Yep, there we go. God fucking damn it. I'm so sorry, people watching the recording here. I'm really sorry about this. I wish there's something I could do about it. I have done everything on my end to try to fix this during the week. It's been happening on and off all week. And there's nothing I can do on my end. And Spectrum doesn't seem to be able to fix it either. So I apologize. So we're just going to have to soldier through this and hope that it stabilizes itself a bit before we actually, so we actually can get this done before the session done before the end of this before Skitch has to leave. I'm hoping.
So that she can ask her out on a date. Because
There we go.
She is madly in love with her. Hello.
I'm back.
Not,
Hooray!
not
but
shown
very-
for the Lamia stocking is the giant Karibo shoe.
But the Lamia stalking is because there is a character who is good friends with the protagonist who is obsessed with Lamias and specifically wants to see a Lamia in a stocking.
Okay.
That's just his thing. So that was what I thought of whenever you talked about, like, what if we just had Cedo in a sock?
All right. So at any rate, yes. Did you the cultist basically is declared that you must all die because you know about the apples.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, not only are you intruders, not only are you obviously heretics, but you know about the.
You know about the apples.
Yes.
Oh dear. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I got worried too.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Here, let's make a deal. You can just forget
Enough
that
talk. All of you are going to die.
Wait. Is that including me, Kalia? I mean,
No.
Eventually, not now.
I am burning down everything that you have done here, and I am going to bury you, and you will meet what is the end of all things that you have stood in defiance of, like the plagues unto the order that you are.
Is anyone else turned on by that?
Injir just kind of wipes his lips from like what the vomit that was on there. Turns to look at the horrible
All right.
hooded monks, and
Let's
he's
see
he's
here.
got death in his eyes right now.
Ooh. All right. Well,
I need to select my token. Yep. Select token.
Oop, that's wrong.
There we go. That should do it.
Zombie got a -1.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
It's got a -2 to it's got a -2 to its initiative rolls. So yes.
That means he doesn't get to act until after the first turn.
Yeah, exactly. He goes.
All right, is there
after
everybody
the
on the
next
list?
turn. Mm-hmm.
All right, then I will sort.
I think so.
All right, we got Injir, Sito, the minions, Glix, Kalia, the skeletons, Cameron, the Black Earth cultist, and then the zombies at the very, 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 very end. Injir, you are first.
Okay.
Placement just off.
No,
Well,
the Bard
and-
inspiration that I threw on you wore off with the rest.
Okay.
That looks like here.
yeah, and a few levels that won't be a problem anymore. But yeah, that is the annoyance of pre-level 5 Bard.
Okay, cones are half as wide as they are long. Correct.
More or less, I think.
All right. Would it be possible to get the skeleton, the zombie, and the zombie that are closest to Injir in a 20-foot cone?
The entire front line there.
No,
No.
one of the skeletons and then both zombies.
Yeah, that's
You would
one on the far. One on the far right.
You would need to have a sharper angle than what you have.
Probably, yeah.
I think. Wait. So you said that the cones are wider than they are long.
No, they're half as wide as they are long. At least
Half as wide.
So it's
See,
20
that's
feet
the case
long
with-
and therefore 10 feet wide, correct?
Yeah, I believe
We'll
that.
check here
I
real quick.
believe that's
Here.
yeah, I'm not quite sure what the ruling on.
If
cones
you
is.
were standing here and you targeted about where this one is, you would be able to get it.
All right,
You'd
so
be able
here,
to get those three. Yeah.
Yeah.
and now we get all these. It would get this one, this one.
No. It'll basically be going through here, so you'd get the zombie, like both the zombies, and then the far skeleton, but not the one that's
Cone?
close to you.
Cones with any given point along its length is equal to that point's distance from the origin. So a 20-foot cone is 20 feet wide at the end of the cone. So it's 20 feet away, 20 feet wide at the end. That's how the cone works.
We would basically need to draw this out in order to determine.
Well, basically, Injure, you could stand in such a way to get the skeleton and 2 zombies with a 20-foot wide cone. You would need to be 20 feet away from them in order for that to be the case. You'd basically be standing in the. You'd be standing
where
basically
I've suggested
here.
Injure to being. We'll catch these 3 over here.
I mean, Indra could stand here also and just get all 3, no problem.
Yeah. If it were like here-ish, yeah.
You want to be but you actually want to be
Right.
further away. Yeah, you want to be like 20 feet away, like that, and that'll get the 3, no problem.
Yeah, that would get that would get that would get this one over here over to here.
Yeah.
I really wish they had a cone tool for this, but they don't. So.
Yeah.
All right, so the Injir who has a death in his eyes after seeing a room full of dead people, just lots of dead people, just runs up screaming, and then he just lets out just a big fire.
He just screams his displeasure at them in fire.
Yes.
6 damage.
6.
All right, and they get their saving throws.
Yep.
The
It is
skeleton
DC 13.
fails on a 9, and the skeletons will almost certainly fail. A -1 and an 8.
It's actually 2 of the zombies and 1 of the skeletons.
Yeah, I rolled correctly for them.
Either way, they
Zombie,
all
zombie.
get hit.
Yeah.
For full.
And 6 damage. Okay.
Yes.
7.
Well, there goes the freebies. My freebies for today.
All right.
AOE damage is always nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And that's all.
Yep, there we go. Motherfucker! Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, viewers. I wish there was something I could do about this. I hate this. I hate this so much. God, I wish there was something I could actually do about this. I'm so frustrated. I am. I hate everything. So yeah, we'll see if we can get through this fight, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And just I don't know what I'm gonna do if this continues to be the situation for a while. It's just so frustrating. All right, the stream's back up. Discord should be coming back shortly, I hope. Okay. This is the most frustrating thing in existence. Well, no, it's not, but it's very, very frustrating. Waiting for Discord to come back.
Shoot arrows or something.
I'm back
Peter
again
is
for
returning.
now.
Welcome back.
All right. Well, applied damage to the zombies. That it for you, Injure?
Did you get the skeleton on the skeleton as well?
Yes, I did. Should be able to see it.
Oh, I can't see either of the skeletons actually.
The skeletons don't have visible life.
Oh, motherfucker! Didn't save that setting. Hang on. There we go.
There we go.
I set up for them to do it, and it didn't save when I did it. Apparently. You see them now?
Must be.
Yes.
Yep.
Good.
Yes,
Great.
they are.
All life bars are visible.
Excellent. All right, Cito, you're up.
All right, so those chodes in the back there,
Mhm.
do they seem like they're actually of the living persuasion?
They are human, and they are wearing. They do appear to be human. Yes.
All right, you know what time it is.
I do know what time it is.
It is nap time. Right dead set in the middle of all that.
Jigglypuff.
I want to set fire to my internet provider.
Well, I've got this dagger. You might try that.
Stab the router. Stab the router. Sacrifice it.
Sadly, that won't work. That will just make things worse.
Okay.
Let me note.
Big
my
roll.
spell
Big
slot.
roll. Big roll.
All right, so main roll is crap.
Ooh.
Secondary roll ain't great.
20, huh?
Mhm.
That'll
I've
get 2
probably
minions.
got 1. 2. All right, that's better than I was
So
expecting.
pick
out
2 of
of
the
a roll
minions.
like that. Hang on, as I grab a ruler so that I can actually do this. These 2.
Okay. They are nappinating. All right. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Did Mecha go again?
Ah! God, I'm frustrated. I don't know what I'm going to do anymore. I don't know. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. There's not a goddamn thing I can do. I am so sorry, everybody. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd have to wait for it to come back up again because Spectrum is the goddamn shittiest fucking internet provider I have got. It's the only internet provider I've got available. So, you know, I'm screwed. This is just infuriating. It's been like this for the entire goddamn week. Just will randomly just drop out for. I'm back now. Great.
Hooray.
Welcome
Let me
back.
get the stream back up. It's been like this all goddamn week since last Friday. I'm at my wit's end. It's because it's unpredictable. It'll be fine for like most of the day, and then just randomly start going dead, and just be completely unpredictable. And I am so fed up right now. I apologize that I'm just like I'm frazzled.
I understand.
Entirely
You. I
understandable.
absolutely understand.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's it for Cito's turn, right?
Yeah, the forward two guys are out of commission. Yes.
All right, Minion's turn.
Sleepy time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, they will come screaming forward. Oh, literally. Yes, brandishing their scimitars. They will charge Injir.
I don't regret knocking out several of them.
Ah!
Because then you're just only going to get hit with two of them instead of four, and then everything else.
On the plus side, Injir, they're not actually that good.
Let's see what they can do. They gotta get 16 or better.
Well, the button doesn't seem to be working at the moment. There we go.
Oh,
It took a little while for it to go through. The 19 hits you for 2 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh no! Whatever will you do?
He rolled low. He rolled literally the minimum damage.
well, I mean, don't sneeze at it yet. It might make a difference later.
I'm just saying.
-2. There we go.
Okay.
Theirs is not to reason why. Glix, you're up.
All right, we are going to hex the Black Earth minion on the left.
Okay.
I just want to appreciate that the entire first round was basically people just screaming at each other.
Yeah.
Fire! Scimitar! Go to sleep!
I will say this: it's kind of funny, Nick, that when you yell, it actually mutes you.
I figured it would, yeah.
The 17 will in fact hit the minion. Their armor class is not that good.
That's a
10.
good hit.
That is a
Oh, that should kill one.
wrong direction.
That.
That'd be really good. Wait, no.
Glack. You
Guys,
gacked the minion.
Guys, I hit the monk. I hit the.
And then a goblin with a cleaver comes running up to it and cuts his head off, basically.
Okay. Let me see here. Because of the current positioning, it's probably not a good idea for me to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and move forward, and I will attack the other minion, and we'll see how well this goes. That is a very, very good hit. So.
You're attacking the minion? Yeah, that'll hit.
That is only 4 damage, however. I'm swinging it one-handed.
All right. 4 damage. Ow. Ah!
It seems as though they have like 9 or 10 hit points. So
Roundabout there, yeah.
They couldn't
Alright.
they couldn't possibly have more than 10 health, considering I took out 2 of them with 20 points
Oh.
worth of sleep.
Yes.
True that.
Mhm.
So
Like, that's another reason that sleep is so good. It lets you deduce just how tough your adversaries are.
hello.
Jack Skeleton. Jack Skeleton.
Skeleton will attack Glix with its short sword. A 19, I think, hits Glix.
Will hit, and a 7 hurts. Ow.
It stabs you. Stab him! Stab him! Other skeleton will attack Kalia and will probably not hit.
Yep.
No, the 11 will not hit Kalia.
Well, I mean, if you would, flip them around, that one would have hit me too. So
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, odds were not good that it was going to hit you. Your armor class is very good.
all right.
All right, that is it for the skeletons. It is Cameron's turn, and then the then the cultist leader. Well, the leader of this group is not the leader of the actual cult.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like Cameron, runs over, slides behind Injir. Even when kneeling, Cameron can easily aim the gun right over Injir's head.
Mhm.
And in this case, he's going to try to piss off the cultists to draw attention to himself and just line up a shot against it.
Okay.
And he will unbalance the cultist so that the first attack against it after Cameron has a +3 to the attack roll if this hits, which this doesn't. So
A 7 will
lines up a
miss.
shot,
Yes.
and a piercing line of light comes by and misses the cultist's head, crashing into the wall behind him.
All right.
That's Cameron's turn for now.
The Black Earth cultist. Will. All right. So, will. Let me take a look at some of this stuff here.
Oh, yes, the Black Earth cultist named Will.
Yes.
Will and Ian.
All right. So. Yeah, that's what's going to do. All right. So. I will do this. Hang on. All right, so the Black Earth cult, the cult leader there, well, the leader you type 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it can't do everything it wants to do this turn.
I know that feeling.
Well, the problem is that you guys are a little bit too far away for what it wants to do. All right. It can't get into melee range is the problem. Its speed is only 30 feet. So it will advance. What is it going to cast? He has spells.
Oh.
All right. All right. I know what it's going to do then. The cultists will advance up in line with the zombies. So we're up behind the zombies there. And it will use a bonus action to cast a spell.
Nope, don't like it.
And it is going to cast a spell at. So, he will advance and he will say, "Blasphemer! How dare you accuse us us followers of Eucharia of being against the natural order? She is the living embodiment of nature itself. How dare you accuse us of that? You shall not oppose her will." And he casts Hold Person on Kalia.
Oh. Okay. Succeed on a wisdom save there, or is paralyzed for the duration. Okay.
So you give me a will save. DC 11. You should probably be able to pass this, but he's
Well, I don't have a great chance of passing it, but I've got a pretty good chance. I do not. I rolled really shitty.
Oof.
So.
You are paralyzed. At the end of each of your turns, you make another wisdom saving throw. I success you, the spell ends.
Did you say the cultist casts that as a bonus action?
Well, cast it as an action. That is its action for the turn.
Oh, my bonus action is just casting Hold Persons at people.
No.
What?
I misspoke. That was me misspeaking. The other thing I was thinking about doing was a bonus action. Is why I said that.
Right. Yeah. I'm just over here, just wishing that bardic inspiration thing was just 15 minutes instead of 10, because then you'd still have it.
Oh well.
We had a short rest. It was an hour.
It took us a while to set the room on fire.
It took a while.
Oh, right. I'm thinking of how long short rests are when you have.
I'm also judging them. I'm also saying they are shorter than they are officially, but I think I think longer than 5 minutes also makes a certain amount of sense. So it is nebulous period of time, less than an hour, more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I gotcha.
At any rate, that is the Black Earth cultist's turn. And now the zombies go.
Does that mean I still have my my initial casting of Hex?
You should.
Yeah,
Excellent.
why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Because an hour had passed, and I can't. It only lasts an hour.
Oh, then yeah, you would need to do another casting of it, right? Yeah. So
yeah,
broadly speaking, yeah.
Yeah, they can't move where they really would want to. All right, those two move to there. All right, I need to look something up because what is Skitch? What is the full effect of paralyze? I need to look this up.
It's very bad.
I know.
Okay, yeah. Let me just pull up the effect for you real quick here. For the condition here. Okay, paralyze. Incapacitated, can't move or speech, automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Any attack that hits a creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. So any attacks made against Kalia are with advantage. And if any of them hit, they're automatically critical hits.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very bad.
I'm trying to find a good little
Concentration is when you take damage, right?
Concentration checks happen when you take damage. Correct.
All right.
And then,
so
That's my plan.
there's no concentration on this.
no,
it's concentration 1 minute. You were correct. No, it's concentration 1 minute.
Yeah.
You were correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
I misread that.
Yeah.
All right. So
it can potentially break before my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
all right. So
More
Zambi
importantly,
1.
you can potentially break before things start hitting you.
Well, there's a Zambi that's about to attack her. So
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
hitting
okay.
you more.
It's okay. I'm chunky.
Yep.
Mhm.
With advantage, yes, it will hit you.
Ah, fuck your advantage.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. Well, yeah, and also it's a crit, so that's an extra D6 it rolls for the damage.
Take 11
All right.
as the zombie bludgeons you.
All right, fine.
Poof!
I would look very angry if I could move my face.
That's reasonable. The other zombie is going to punch Glix.
No,
Does a 13 hit
Okay.
Glix?
no, it does not.
Then it misses you. All right. And that is it for the zombies. Injure, you're up.
Okay.
I would suggest taking out that black earth minion in case I'm not able to break concentration. It's not going to total Kalia.
True. I was saying, like, I could slide across, but I'm going to provoke at least 2 attacks of opportunity.
You don't need to move from where you are. Just, I would say, start with that one.
All right.
Definitely
so,
go all out, though. You've got plenty of targets.
All right. So, attack that with the spear.
Mm-hmm.
So
Stab
Are
him.
you going to be spending key to do extra Kawatsits?
I don't need to declare that yet.
All right.
Okay, so the spear missed.
It does.
All right, so this would be a good opportunity to declare a flurry of blows. That'll take 1 key point. The -1. All right, and then let's do the actual attacks. So that's 1, and that's 2. All right. So
Yeah, 10
the first
damage.
one, yeah. So
The first one doing 6 probably takes it out.
yeah, the first one will hit the
No, that will drop the cultist. Yep.
and then the next one will hit the zombie in front of Injure.
Give me a moment.
Lightning as always.
Zombie in front of Injure. All right. For how much? 4?
That'll be 4. Yes.
Bonk. That didn't take for some reason. There we go. Did that time.
There we are.
Bonk. A puncher. Cito.
Regretfully, I cannot inspire myself to be more accurate.
That
Because boy howdy, I wish I could in this moment.
is fair.
Yeah, be nice.
So, yeah, let's take a shot at the at that cultist because breaking concentration sounds like a winning plan in this moment.
Okay.
Of course.
The bolt.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and buy some time. Throw a healing word on Kalia.
Fair enough.
All right, so how does this work?
Just when we'll just roll hit points that you're healing.
Oh, okay.
Heals you for 5.
All right.
The minions are dead. Long live Glix.
Kalia.
In the interest of snapping this,
Okay. Sorry, Glix.
all right. Misty Step. Oof.
I was
Nice.
waiting for it.
Bamf.
Misty Step, one of the best spells. I'm glad they added.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
No!
All right. So roll double damage there. By the way, if you just click on the weapon icon itself, it'll roll the attack and the damage and include crit damage if it's a crit for future reference. On there. So
Yeah,
Oh,
two-handed, so 10 damage to him.
All right.
uh-huh.
That is a 10 damage. That drops him to
Yep.
20. That. All right.
then
And now he has to make a
concentration.
DC 10 Constitution save.
Yes. The
It's
save is
it's
going to be
10 or half the damage dealt, whichever's
Yep.
higher.
whichever is higher. Yes.
And it was therefore 10.
Yep.
He maintains his concentration. He goes, ah!
All right.
All
I
right.
tried.
That's okay. I'll just be over here and try and move again.
Mhm.
All right, Kalia, your turn. You're paralyzed. Your turn ends. Make a save. DC 11.
Yeah,
you break.
fuck
You
it.
There
break.
you
The,
go.
you break the whole person.
Doesn't have a save for that?
It does at the end of every
Yeah.
turn. At the end of her turn.
It's concentration or until a save is made.
At
Because-
the end of each of his turns, it's okay, I
Yeah.
missed that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paralysis is a very deadly effect. So
Yeah,
Oh, you don't say.
This is a very. I'm very happy that I got some effect out of it, and
Yeah.
and it didn't kill Kalia. Perfect. That is
Are you
exact.
sure
That
it's
is
for-
thumbs
yeah,
up.
Yeah. All right.
All right, skeletons. Well, there's a skeleton that's going to attack Kalia because it's right there. So,
I can't miss. I have advantage.
no longer have advantage.
I did
14
actually
misses
want to
you.
move forward.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I forgot to do so.
Yeah,
That's
so.
not the movement.
Feel free. All right. That skeleton does that. The other skeleton is free to move where it wants to. It will go after the nearest living target. Injure.
All right.
Stab. A 5 will miss you. It rolled a
Rocks
1.
will miss. Yep.
All right. Cameron, you're up.
All right. Let's see what we got here that I would want to do to disrupt things. Cameron is going to shoot at the skeleton adjacent to him and not invoke anything, just try to take out the skeleton. Miss with that with a 9 probably.
9 will miss a skeleton, yes.
Yeah. Okay. He'll then action surge because why not? Because just do that. Might as well do that every turn. Line up and try to shoot the cultist while invoking the unbalanced foe again.
Fair.
To see if he can, set someone else up for their
21 will hit.
Cool, and that's 8 damage. And the next person who attacks the Black Earth cultist has a +3 to the attack.
He is bloodied effectively.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that is your turn. The Black Earth cultist goes. He is not happy.
Yeah, like Cameron's just like,
all right.
pick your poison.
He will use his bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on himself. And then he will use his standard action to use multi-attack on Glix.
Nope, don't like it.
2 stabs.
Oh, come on. It can't be that bad.
Stab 1. A 19 hits you, right?
That hurts, yes.
For 5 piercing damage.
Cool.
And stab number 2 does not hit you because a crit fail automatically misses.
Okay.
Stab! The first one sinks in deep. The second one he misses wildly. So yes, basically, he summons up. He uses Shield of Faith to conjure up a sort of a shimmering sort of. It's this weird sort of ooky aura of sort of fungal aura almost.
Right. He looks icky.
Yes. And that is the cultist's turn. Turn to zombies. Zombie 1 will attempt to punch Kalia. Zombie 1 crits Kalia.
I'm going to murder everyone down here.
Take 9 bludgeoning damage. Punch. The other zombie will attack Ignir. A 19.
That'll hit.
Take 4. Punch.
Just a little dragon. Stop picking him up.
All right, Injure, you're up.
All right. Best I can do is just to keep whittling down the front lines. So let's actually go for the skeleton to the left with my spear.
Okay. A 10 will miss the
That
skeleton.
missed. All right. I will declare another flurry of blows.
Okay.
So I'm down to 1 key. This one. And let's get those attacks out.
Where are these attacks going?
All right, so the first one is going towards the skeleton.
Okay, that'll hit.
All right, if it's still up, then
It is not.
Yep. All right, and the other one is probably going to miss. The
A
next
7 will
target.
actually miss a zombie.
Yeah.
Barely, but it will miss a zombie. These are less dangerous. These are less dangerous zombies than the other ones you fought. The previous two you fought, but they're yeah. All right, Sito.
Could you wiggle the Black Earth cultist down a tile real quick? Okay, its life bar was hidden.
Its life bar is underneath Glix. Yes.
Yeah. All right. I realize that the plan that I had won't actually really work because Glix is in fact back there, and that's a little too much of a complication. That being said, I do agree that hooded jerk kind of needs to go.
He's sweetness and innocence.
This is zombies making zams everywhere.
That will not hit.
All right, I'm just gonna leave.
All right. Minions would go, but they are detonated. Glix.
All right, slide the hex off the dead guy onto the cultist.
That's kind of what I thought was going to happen.
I'm going to hit him.
I believe you do get a bonus from Cameron.
Oh, right, because he got
unbalanced.
You have a +3 to the attack roll there, yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be 14.
A 14.
Does it hit Peter?
Will, let me double check his AC. Will miss by 1 because of the shield of faith.
All right.
Because he has faith in Eucharia.
If you look at the number of times we've missed, they're like all 5 or less on the T20.
Yep.
Right. Balance from last time, like the last couple games where we've just like perfected every fight.
Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not like too irritated.
Excuse me.
No. You're it's a round after paralyzation, so you're just taking it easy, just relaxing. You just gotta hand wave that.
Sorry, Kalia, I misread. I'm sorry.
No. It means the skeleton doesn't get to do anything either. That's perfect.
The skeleton's been doing nothing.
Isn't the skeleton the thing that wrecked you last time?
No, it was a zombie. It was a zombie that wrecked him.
Okay.
The skeletons have not been super effective, no.
I'm going to go for Divine Favor again.
Okay.
Beep. Really wish the skeleton wasn't fucking here. But I'm going to attack the zombie that is touching me.
Fair enough.
Really, really like if I could just reposition, but 14
will hit.
Okay.
Very easily, in fact.
5 damage plus 4 radiant.
That is 9 damage. The zombie is badly...
If you want to burn a spell slot to throw a smite on there, you can.
How many spell slots do I get exactly?
You're level
3. You have
3,
4 per day, I think, is right now.
I've got 3 listed here.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 sounds better.
3 or 4 per day, like what's like that. So and if you burn one of those to do a divine smite, it does.
I did one in the previous encounter too, so that'll completely dry me up, and we've still got others to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that will drop it to.
As a point of notice, doing against these undead would be 3d8 damage for that. And more notably, you can wait if you get a crit, you could invoke Divine Smite, and those dice gets doubled as
Yeah,
well.
I'm not going to do it now.
No. Yeah. I'm just
Skeleton.
I have to say, nothing feels as good as smiting on a crit.
mhm.
It is all the dice.
A 9 will miss Kalia. Skeleton's done. Cameron.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see. I've already burned my action surge. I really don't have that much else I can do at the moment outside of just trying to burn things down. I'm going to take aim at the cultist and use the actually wait. I don't think Glix is close enough for me to do defensive command on that front there because I think he needs to be within what is it? Yeah. The range is not going to be far enough for me to get him. Just double check real quick on that. Sorry.
No problem.
Class features range is so Glix needs to be within 30 feet, and I don't think he quite is. Yeah, so I'd have to move in closer to do this. So Cameron will move closer.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and take the opportunity to attack from the skeleton. Just
Okay.
How are you
How are
doing
you
the
moving
approach?
like that?
what?
How are you
One.
moving like that?
What do you mean?
How are you doing that without going through
What?
threatened spaces?
He is.
I-
He's
I-
he's
He
taking
is
a
going
attack.
through
I
threatened
am.
spaces.
I'm
Okay.
moving around the skeleton, and then I provoke the opportunity attack when I leave threat because
There
you
you
only
go.
provoke when
Yep.
you leave.
No.
threat.
He,
That's-
as he said, he took an opportunity attack from the skeleton, which will take it.
Yeah.
Stab. A 16.
misses.
He'll miss
All
you.
right. Now he's going to do. Now he's going to defensive command Glix while shooting the cultist.
Fair.
Duck. Okay.
That's a crit for
Oh.
15.
Oh,
Lovely.
yeah, I think he got him.
Yeah, that will actually. Yep. Black.
So that's the resonance of fate. Sal like flip handstand. Shoot. I'm not doing it lethally. I'm just taking him unconscious there. By the way,
Okay.
does that just end him, or is that overkill?
Drops him to 0. Exactly.
Then I want him unconscious. I do not want him dead.
He is unconscious. He's basically he's laughing maniacally as he's stabbing at Glix, and then he's shot. Goes, oh, thunk. Thud.
Cameron just sort of like spins his gun a bit and just blows at the non-smoke that's coming. The not smoke that's nothing coming out of it. Just like,
All right.
well,
Well,
that helped.
the Black Earth cultist would have gone now, but
He's taking a dirt nap.
yes. Zambies. Rawr. Injure.
Wow.
Take 7.
Yeah. Ooh.
And wait, why 7? That's max damage. That's why. Okay, I
Yeah.
missed.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's why.
misread the die it was throwing. I'm like, why is that? Oh no. Okay, and Kalia. Holy crap.
Oh no.
Take 4,
Well.
Kalia.
Hey, you've created me twice. That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, totally fine.
That 1 in 400 chance. Okay,
Now, to be fair, it was 4 damage.
it's shit damage. Yes, I lucked out on the damage.
Yeah. That is, I think minimum damage, basically bordering a near minimum damage.
It theoretically could have done one less.
Could have
on a
done 1
crit.
less. Yes. All right, that's it for the zombies. Injure.
You're just fighting for his life over here with the zombies.
Yeah.
Going after this one with the
That-
spear.
That makes sense.
There you go. Spear. Ugh.
Oh my
spear is
god!
worthless.
You missed by 1.
The spear has been worthless. All right, I don't think burning through this key point is gonna be a good idea right now. Save one for later. So just do a normal,
Just a normal punch.
a normal unarmed attack.
Yeah, that'll drop it.
There we go.
But it
Crispy,
does have undead. They do have undead fortitude. So that is a
Oh,
DC
oh.
11 con save.
Yep. Yep.
1 point.
Rah.
Uh,
Cito.
These fucking dice.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
So yeah, you bludgeon the zombie, it staggers back, but it does not fall. You hear bones and such break under its skin, but
oh no, that was lightning. So it just like it
Okay.
zapped it, and it's just like
it twitches a bit.
unaffected.
It twitches a bit, but continues moving forward.
As I scroll up and try to... Okay, I got pushed off the log. The Undead Constitution. I know Radiant ignores it and crits ignore it. Does Fire ignore it?
Nope.
No.
I tried.
So you have a burning zombie attacking you.
Yeah, the only damage types that ignores are crit and radiant.
Worth checking.
All right, so I throw the dagger.
Okay.
It has a better 2 hit, so fuck it.
Sure.
I'm gonna just try and take out that one that no-sold Ingier over there.
Okay. Fair.
Well, that's the damage.
Okay, that didn't roll quite the way I wanted it to. Odd. I'll just hand thing it's
Yeah.
slash R1 D20 plus 3. There we go.
20.
All right. That is a DC 9 con save for it.
Yeah, I rolled min damage. Hey!
Thank God.
And just as, that would have been a +5 actually for the attack roll because you include your proficiency bonus on weapon you're proficient with in that case.
Yes.
And everybody's proficient with daggers.
Oh.
I'm not.
Oh well.
I cut
Whatever.
myself with them all the time, man.
Minions.
It works.
Dead.
So yeah, Ingier
Clicks.
just like
Yeah.
does his lightning blast, and the thing just keeps standing there. It's just like, oh come on, and then just a knife just goes like in the middle of its head, and it goes down.
I'll slide my hex over on the skeleton. Scamper, scamper, scamper.
Also, yes, it was fire.
Oh,
Advantage.
The 20 will definitely hit.
All right. 9.
Plus.
Plus the hex damage. Hold on.
14.
Oh, I clicked that twice. Sorry.
Well.
Same amount either way.
Is that enough?
Blat.
okay.
Kalia.
Bump, 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 bump. I swing my axe.
All right. A 24
Okay, I
will
hit it.
easily hit.
Denied the crit.
Yeah, unfortunately. By 1. Bloop.
7 damage
7
plus.
plus 11 total damage.
The zombie is not happy.
All right.
Ah!
All right.
There are no skeletons left. Cameron.
Cameron moves in. Make sure to grab the burning dagger out from the head of the zombie that Cito threw it to, and with his other hand, shoots at the zombie in front of him while giving defensive command on Kalia in case the zombie decides to attack her. That's a 17 for 5 piercing damage.
That is a DC 10 con save.
Zombified. Ah!
Cameron does not throw the dagger over to Sito.
That
in
seems
this
like a
respect.
bad plan.
Yes.
And the zombie will in fact
Catch!
attack Kalia.
I swear to God, Peter.
An
That is a
18.
miss.
It's zombie-like fist slams into Kalia's armor and does nothing.
I catch its fist.
Bong. No. Bad zombie. No.
Stop getting crits.
Injure.
Gears on his last leg, so gonna go for it with the spear.
A 10 will hit.
Also, you have advantage anyway.
That's also true.
Roll again
so-
to see if you crit. Because
Yeah.
if you crit, you automatically kill it anyway. So. Okay, you don't. So.
So
But 14 to 10.
10 damage. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter.
No, I mean,
whatever.
like, well,
I get
yeah,
what he
whatever.
means. Yeah.
Yeah.
You take the higher
It
roll
fails.
for the hits. You take
You have defeated the zombies.
Oh, I just realized something.
What?
Hex puts disadvantage on a type of save on something.
Yeah.
Oh.
It does.
I just realized this.
That's something that would be good to know for future.
Good to know
Yep.
for the future when fighting zombies.
Yep. So yeah, Cameron will just notice, let's just say, just motion, just like, tie them up real quick, and as he walks over to hand over Sito the burning dagger.
Yeah.
I gotta tie him up. I'm sitting here bleeding. I ain't bleeding.
I mean, I trust you to tie them up, Glix. That's why I'm asking you.
You're
Mutter,
still
mutter,
looking at
mutter,
all-
mutter, loot. Totally
You
looting them
loot
while
all you
tying
want
them up.
while you're tying them up. That's why you're going to be over there anyways.
Well, of note, I mean, the cultists really don't have much in the way of interesting loot. I'll be bluntly honest. They've got their culty daggers, which are, they're daggers. Let's be real. The cultists are wearing kind of mediocre leather armor.
Does the cultists have anything magical on their body?
No.
I'm going to assume no.
No.
Yeah. They're just a spellcasting motherfucker. Fair enough.
Yes, there's a cleric there. Musically,
Right.
they have advantage on being saving throws against being charmed or frightened.
Well, they can't. Well, they're
Not that
unconscious.
that came up, but yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
It might come up for my any attempts that I might have to interrogate, though. So
Mm-hmm. Cameron just rolls his shoulder.
All right, Skitch, do you have to get going soon?
Pretty soon, yeah.
Okay.
A few minutes. So I think we should just do a little bit of a wrap up here.
That's
and
what I
then
was
proceed
checking.
with-
There's one more big encounter, but we'll have to save it for next time.
All right.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, you will be able to get to the grove fairly quick. Yeah, I'll say this before we go further. The other rooms, other doorways that are not all lead into other octagonal chambers, like the other fungal room.
Mm-hmm.
But the gardening zombies and skeletons were only in that one room.
So the other rooms
Okay.
are just empty. And
There are piles of bodies with fungus growing on them in various levels of growth. The room you were in was the one that had the most fungal growth. Hence why it had the two violet fungi.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So, do we get a chance to do another short rest before we move on?
You
In
do.
This case, here?
Abso-freaking-lutely you do.
Oh, thank God.
Enjoy a song of rest.
I mean,
Yep.
I'll be honest.
It's the most I
if you want
contributed to
to
this
find
fight.
somewhere safe to do that, you could just hold back up in the study.
Yeah.
Yes. Just go there, close the door behind us, lock it.
Yeah, exactly. You have a
With our
safe
pris-
place to rest up. Go. I would recommend doing that.
Yep.
Our prisoners.
And then you get a bonus D6 to throw on top of that at the moment. I believe.
Yeah.
Short rest.
It's unfortunately not one bonus per hit die. It's just a bonus if you spend hit die. So
Okay, so
how
So-
does
Still-
one
roll
go
hit
about
die.
doing this?
All right, so another 2.
When you click on the
5.
short rest icon, there is a little die next to your class because you get to choose which hit die you're doing. You can choose roll hit die, and it will roll that for you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 8.
Nice.
Yeah, that puts me back to full.
And then
And then
just
do a
slash
D6
R
on top?
D6. Yeah.
Okay.
That's 13.
19 to 24. 19 to 24 is okay. Although, actually, I can just go ahead and use another one.
The short rest itself doesn't actually benefit me at all.
Not yet. In a few levels, it's a pretty big deal, but yeah, not at the moment.
+3. Okay, that gets me up to 20.
Honestly, we have a fighter and a warlock with us. Short rests are awesome.
Yeah, fighters and warlocks only operate on short rests. Paladins, their main benefit is their channel divinity comes back every short rest, so that's the big thing to. That's the big one there. And monks, short rests are a big deal because they get all the key point back. Every short
I'm more
rest,
stating that like I have nothing to do other than use Song of Rest. It doesn't benefit me. I benefit all of you.
Like I said, at level 5 that changes, but we're not there.
Sure.
All right, so
All right.
I will say, are there questions? Did you want to interrogate the cultist?
I did.
Okay, what do you want to ask them?
I'm going to make sure all 3 of them are awake at the same time.
Okay, that you can do that.
And then I am going to tell them. I'm going to give you 2 options. Renounce your actions. Abandon this faith. And help me to absolve it by giving me the information that I want, or meet your merciful end. If you are at peace with that, then it matters not to me, and I congratulate you for being at peace at your life's end. But if the thought terrifies you, then I give you 1 chance to postpone that fate.
The 3 of them look at you in defiance, and just the leader says, "Pah! We fear not rejoining the cycle."
I kill him.
Yeah.
I kill him. I kill him before he can finish the sentence.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then I look at the other 2. I'm going to intimidate.
Okay, you can make the roll if you'd like.
18.
Okay.
Ooh, spookifying.
Right.
It's almost like they're cultists or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to work, but this is how I think she would handle this situation.
Oh no, I understand. I'm not
All right.
criticizing.
Well, I'm going
the
to
tactic.
roll something here. Let's see. In theory, they also have dark devotion, so.
Yeah. You mentioned that. I was like, that's probably not going to work then, but I might as well try. Ah.
Yeah,
Well,
they rolled
now.
like crap. I'll roll for both of them though.
I don't need both of them to fail.
I know. One of them passes.
They do.
one of them basically defies you. The other's faith is not as strong as his brethren's.
I'll be right back. I just got to deafen myself for a moment.
Yeah, sure. I have no idea what Yukario, I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't join out of my own free. Oh, but and he falls over dead, frothing at the mouth.
Oh,
That complicates things.
Yes, it does.
What color is the foam?
Black.
Ew.
Well.
It's not white or pink, therefore it's wrong.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to look at the last living one, and I'm going to say, it is a pity he did not know what he was getting into. And then I'll kill the 3rd one.
Yeah. Yep. He gracefully rejoins the cycle, as he would put it.
Engineer's watching all of this, and he's just like that would have been. I would have done that myself. He just kind of goes back to the others.
I will also say the regular cultists didn't have any actual information.
Oh,
I mean, he's just a schmuck. He could have told you where the Grove, how to get to the Grove most easily. That's sort of the
yeah. I figured that was going to be the extent of information I was going to get from any of them anyway.
But yeah, there is reason for what's happening here. That's all I will say. All right, we will wrap things up here, because yeah, and yeah, that's going to be it for this session. We'll be back next week, hopefully. Hopefully, my internet will be less complete garbage.
Yeah, no shit.
Glare at Spectrum. But yeah, thank you for everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching us on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you did, like, subscribe, comment, etc. via the algorithm. We play every week. We generally play on Saturday afternoons around about 2 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/MechaGM. If you want to come watch us live. Normally my internet is not this terrible.
Yeah, normally.
We had a big outage last Friday, and it's just not been the same since. So, basically, there was a gigantic thunderstorm, and it knocked the internet out for about 5 hours.
It happens.
Yeah, and I live in the sticks, so
yeah, not profitable to go and perform proper maintenance, right?
So yeah, but thank you for watching. I thank you for playing, guys. I hope you guys had fun. It was a very combat-heavy session, but we're on the tail end of the dungeon, so.
Tail end of this adventure.
Yes.
Into the unknown.
Yes. But you got a big reveal actually this session, so.
All kinds of cool stuff.
Yep. And that's gonna do it though. Thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, buddy.